guess you're gonna have to listen to the narrator.
No, fuck that. We ain't listening to nobody. I'm gonna go this
Stanley
way.
came to a set of two open. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Love it.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Stop it.
Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Don't jump too down.
Stanley was so bad
I'm
at
not.
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
That room is black.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to...
That's a bummer.
Already, this was uncomfortable.
I can see
And
this game
Stanley
taking
decided that
hours
as soon
and
as he
hours
found
to
a new
play.
space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
That shut the narrator up.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
And away we go. Oh, hello.
The narrator
Coming
didn't
to
say
a
anything about
staircase,
the
Stanley walked
room
upstairs
closet.
to his boss's office.
I've always wanted to use the golden commode.
This is a nice nice floor. Nice office and
Nice doorknobs.
nice doorknobs.
Nice fireplace.
Stepping into his manager's
Piano.
office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What is this? What is this?
This.
That's a big old button. Boop.
I
So
believe
Jody, how are you enjoying this so far?
my brain hurts.
And as it should. As it should.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yes, sir.
Should have took the escape route.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Hey, this is like the thing on
Stanley
X-Men.
thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find
You know
out?
what I'm talking about, right?
I do. Should have went to the escape.
I'll show you an escape.
Ooh, the camera button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Fired.
Each bore the number of
104 got
an employee
fired.
in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept
And
it
that's my
blindly?
office.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
see the pirate employee?
Never.
Nuh-uh.
It was unthinkable.
Pirate at the top,
Wasn't
right above
it?
465.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another
I
human
think you can go
life.
downstairs or there.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
How do I dismantle the controls, Mr. Narrator?
Maybe go into... Ooh, press the 5 button.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Nope, doing it again.
Do I go left or go
Someone
right?
was following Stanley. He was sure of it.
Go left.
If he checked over his
Actually, I
shoulder
wanna go
now,
right.
he would surely catch
I got an
them.
idea.
It was only a matter of time.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I wish I could sprint.
When Stanley came to a set two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I want to try something.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I just got
Look,
that.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? Really? In the middle of something, do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Well, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I never thought to do that. I have to give you props.
Like, I thought about it last time when I didn't jump off. I was like, well, I wonder if... I was trying to see if there was a door open, but I figured we'd just go for it.
Oh.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating. Stanley walked through the red door.
Let's see if there's another door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Should I?
I mean, I don't know. Remember he originally told you to go through the left door?
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Dang.
Should I go through the left door again?
I mean, I don't know. Sure. We're gonna make him angry.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Oh man, okay.
In this
What?
case, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all
like
about
we
the
should.
desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Let it die. No.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh, what?
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here, no, here, and then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course, and just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Oh, this is great. Are there any other doors? I wonder if this is an actual Minecraft seed.
Duck. Oh, there you go.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
But I don't wanna.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light? Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Oh, wow.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Right.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius. No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you.
The fuck?
It's the game in beta.
Which way do I go? There's no doors.
I don't know how to defy him anymore.
I mean, there's no doors to not go into.
Seems like you just gotta go.
Pretty sure that's an edge.
Try walking anywhere. Jody, I don't know how I feel right now.
I feel like we should be on drugs.
I kind of feel like I am on drugs. This is kind of eerie.
It is. It's like he really left.
I just realized I think I would have crapped myself if one of the games he would have brought us into would have been Slender.
I was kind of hoping for Metal Gear because of the demo.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, did you see that? Oh, you're almost to your office. Oh my god.
No!